Good afternoon, traders, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at Albemarle Corporation. Ticker symbol is ALB. Now this is the second time I actually did an analysis on this, and the last analysis went exactly according to plan, and we made about 20% on the trade. So I'm going to start off in this larger time frame because what I want to show you is the pivot lows here and here, and how we had this essentially this overthrow as we were in this descending wedge, and then we had a breakout. So now I'm going to zoom in because I want to show you basically where we analyzed this last time and the pathing that it took. So we were back at around this area right here, and let me turn on a couple of things. I want to show you we had these trend lines drawn in, and back when I last did this analysis, we were inside this triangle and it was coiling. We had this overthrow, and I said, okay, I think this looks like a bear trap. If you go back and watch the video, you'll see that. And then I said, okay, I think from here, I think we were on this candle right here. From here, I think we're going to do something like this, and I drew this blue pathing in. Well, the pathing definitely exploded the way I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to have bullish consolidation. We went up, we failed one more time, a second bear trap, and then we had our ascent into the $86 level to where we established this high pivot, and then we came back down. So that blue pathing right there, if you go back and look at the video, I didn't change anything. That's exactly how I had drawn it. I left that on here because I knew I'd be doing a second one once we get our retrace. So I'm going to take that off. Okay, I'm going to take off the trend lines because now I want to look at it under the context of the breakout that we have of this descending wedge. Okay, so we had our breakout, we had our back test, we had our confirmation candle right here above this long-term support line that I showed you going back a couple years, and then we had our move all the way up to a high of 86.14, and then we're now retracing. So if you look at this through the lens of Elliott Wave, you can see we have our 1, our 2, our 3, we're putting in our 4, and I think we're going to get our 5 that's going to take us somewhere into this level, about the $96 level. So I'm going to mark that, okay, because that's going to be our target on this. It's going to be somewhere in this area, okay. And what I absolutely love on this retrace is we had this move to 86, and then we had 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, 4 candle, 5 candles, basically 6 candles down, and then you were putting in wicks. So we have the wick from Thursday, we have the wick today from Friday, even though the market sold off. Now, why do I like that? Well, because that's relative strength, right? So this is showing relative strength against a market that sold off precipitously throughout the day. And what else do I like? Well, it's coming into all these moving averages and sold through them, and then it's finding support here. So we have the 9 EMA, we have the 20 EMA, sold aggressively through them, came back, tested the 50 EMA, and then now a second time, and we have that wick. Now I also want to apply the Fib retrace to show you where we're at under that, so you can see we're coming back into the golden pocket. So what do I think is going to happen? Well, I think that on Monday, depending on how the market reacts or what have you, we could have a wick down into the golden pocket, into this 63.78 area, 63.50 area. I'd be a buyer in this level, and then obviously it could go lower. No big deal. Shit, it could even backtest this diagonal support. If it did, my entries are going to be in this zone, and then my add level would be down here if we got down in here. So again, as you're a swing trader, you're going into trades and you're position sizing accordingly. You're not going all in on a particular level or at a particular price. You have to come in at a percentage and then come in at another percentage to dollar cost average. It's all about controlling your dollar cost average relative to price at key levels. So in this particular trade, I'll be coming in at a 1% position, and then at this lower level here, another 1%. Dollar cost average keeps my dollar cost average tight, so that when we get our rebound, the way I think is going to happen, and take us up to 96%, this is a 2 or maybe a 4% position of portfolio, and we're looking for 10%. That's a massive gain on a portfolio like mine. So here's kind of how I see it. I see this whole whole zone. If you look at it on a macro time frame, this whole little area below this long-term support is basically a bear trap, in my opinion. So I think Albemarle is going much higher over the coming weeks and months. But again, this is a swing trade. It's not a day trade. You're not going to pick the exact low. You never should go into a trade thinking that. You're going to go in at key levels, identify your key support levels, identify your dollar cost average levels, and take the trade accordingly. So let's look quickly at the RSI. As you can see, love this. RSI on the dailies rolling over or curling over. You got Stochastics doing the exact same thing. Let's also look at this on the weekly. Look at this. Back test on the weekly into this level here. Again, could it go lower? Sure. Could it go into the high 50s again and back test this demand zone? 100%. Probably will. But this area right here at the golden pocket on the daily with the fib into these key levels, guys, this is an absolute buy level in my opinion. But keep in mind, control your emotions, position size accordingly, and you'll be good. So again, I share this with you only as educational knowledge and to show you what I'm doing with my personal portfolio trading strategy, never to be used as financial advice. I encourage everyone to do their own due diligence and analysis on the charts to make sure this is the right position for them. So that's what I have, guys. Again, I'm just going to throw on the pathing real quick on how I kind of see this going. This can either from here just pretty much shoot out of the gate, or second pathing option is, we come in, we sell a little bit lower into this area right here, and then we shoot out. Either way, I think this is things going to 85, 96 by mistake. I think this is going much higher to a wave 5 of about 96, almost to 100. And if you look at that in the context of where this stock has been over the years, I mean, that's barely a, let's just do a quick fib on this. We got, check this out. So if we were to even get to that 95 level, that would put us at, I mean, look, the 0.382 fib is at 154. I mean, this is nothing, honestly. This level getting us back to here really only sets up maybe an inverse head and shoulders. You guys see that? This left shoulder, right shoulder, we come up, we hit it, we hit our head, we sell off, we form a right shoulder. I mean, I could see it doing that and then explosively moving higher over the coming years. So for all these reasons and obviously so many more, I absolutely love this chart. I wish everyone the best of luck with it, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.